What's going on, everyone? It is Sunday, March 4th. It's crazy that it's already March and the 4th. Today we are going to grab some groomsmen and bridesmaids gifts, and then we're going to be stopping off at my parents and giving them some of these tickets. So instead of doing a like fucking no, stag and no kind of thing, because it's a destination wedding, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just doing a booze raffle. So we've got the raffle tickets.
And if people don't know what stag and do is, because apparently it's an Ontario thing, because I found that out on Facebook. It's just kind of like a pre-party get together and kind of like a fundraiser. Yeah, it's like a pre-wedding party. It's a lot of fun. They are. You raise some money and play games and stuff like that. But they're a lot of work.
Yeah. But anyways, we're not doing that, so it doesn't really matter.
No.
We're doing a booze raffle, so we've got like $550 worth of alcohol, like vodka, whiskey, wines, beers, like everything, in a big cooler. So we're gonna be raffling that off. So if you guys are from around here and you want to support us, you can do that. You can get in touch with one of us. But that's what we're doing today. And then later we're going to go over our measurements and all that quickly with you guys again, just to let you know how we're doing. And because we never went over our goals when we did that last video about like the measurements and setting up your program, we're going to kind of go over what our goals are for the next, I think there's only like 10.5 weeks till we leave, which is crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna go over that and we'll see you guys again soon. You ready, Stella? You ready? What's this? That slipped. Hey, Stella, you ready? Go get it! You're supposed to pick it up.
She's like, you're recording me, no.
Got the stuff.
I got the stuff.
Yes. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? That's also cute.
Hey, Salsa. Oh, good boy. You got taller. Yeah.
No, I think it would.
So this is Salsa. Some more orange. And that's Chester. A more dark brown one. Hey, Chester. Hey. This is the play center that we've had since I was like super young. I think I was around, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years old, maybe younger, when we built this at our old house. So that thing's at least 20 years old. Spent a lot of time on there. We are gonna head back now. Stopped at the parents' place. They're actually not home, so we just dropped off the tickets. And now, time to go and do the updates. And we are back. And now it is time to go over the goals. So, last time when we did the shred setup, I think it was episode 3 or 4. I'll link it down below if you guys haven't seen it, but that was where we went over like the measurements and kind of setting up the program. We showed you the Excel sheet, If it'll focus, focus. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't want to focus, but we showed you the Excel sheet, and so we didn't actually get to go over goals, which I think is super important. One of the most important things when it comes to a fitness program, because without those goals, as soon as things start getting tough, you're going to, if you don't have the goals in place, it's easy to just kind of like get lazy and not really put your best effort forward. So by having some goals, it's a better way to kind of keep yourself accountable and to keep you pushing yourself to achieve more. And it does make a huge difference. So I'm gonna go over my goals. I have them written out here on the whiteboard, and then we'll go over Tabi's goals as well. And then you guys can kind of take what we kind of talk about for our goals and create some for yourselves, and that's definitely gonna help you to achieve better results over this wedding shredding series. So kind of broke my goals down into 3 main categories here. So I've got the body weight, measurements, and my lifts. First up is the body weight. So I wrote down, this is the current, my average is about 210 pounds right now. The goal weight I have written down here is 198 to 200 pounds. So I gave myself a little bit of a range just because, you know, I know if I really push myself, I could probably get a little bit more than 1 pound per week dropping on average. But as I mentioned in that last video, if your goal is for weight loss, a good kind of healthy rate of weight loss is going to be around 1 pound per week on average, and anywhere from 0.5 up to 2 pounds per week is a good kind of range to aim for. So I'm kind of right in the middle there. We've got 10 weeks left, and my goal is to have my average weight down 10 to 12 pounds. Next, I have the measurements. So here I have 3 main measurements. So there's my waist measurement. So that right now, currently I'm at around 34 inches. I would like to get that down to 32 inches. And basically about 1 inch on your waist will kind of equate to about 5 pounds of body fat. So essentially I want to drop 10 pounds of fat and lose 2 inches on my waist. So those are pretty equivalent. Chest, because I'm primarily focused on losing weight, it's especially as someone who's been training for years and years, it's not very reasonable for me to expect my chest to grow and get bigger over these next few, these next 10 weeks while I'm losing weight. If anything, it's likely to go down because I'm losing weight. But what I have here for my goal is, it's 46 right now. I would like to keep it at 45 or higher, so 45 plus. So I would like to ensure that I'm not losing any more than 1 inch on my chest. So that's gonna come from keeping my weights up in the gym and on all of my chest exercises, and working hard to build that muscle and maintain as much lean muscle mass as possible. And then finally I have my arms. So here currently they're 17 inches. I would like to keep them at 16 and a half or above, so I don't want to lose any more than ½ an inch on the arms. Lastly is my lifts. So I have 4 main exercises. These are all big compound movements that I want to improve on. So the first is OHP, that's the overhead press. Currently I'm pressing 145 pounds for the 6 to 8 rep range. I would like to get that up to 185, so 40 pounds over the next 10 weeks, so about 4 pounds a week on that lift. Next I have the deadlifts. So currently I just did this week 420 pounds for the 5 to 8 rep range. I would like to get that up to 455. The reason it's 455 and not 450 is just because that is 4.5 plates, so 4 45s and a 25 on each side. So that's kind of an even number to aim for myself for that. So I'd like to improve that one by about 35 pounds. The incline dumbbell press, I'm right around 115 to 120, so I would like to get that up to 130s for the incline press. And lastly is the squat. Now my squat is probably my worst of my main compound exercises. So I'm at 325 pounds right now. I'd like to get that to about 350, but I'm not overly concerned with the squat. It's not something that I'm as interested in developing my strength in. I still obviously train legs hard, but it's not my primary focus because my legs do grow fairly quickly without me having to get them that strong. And so, yeah, those are all of my goals. Hopefully, that helped you guys kind of figure out what sort of goals you should be aiming for. And if you guys do have some goals, like, comment down below with them. But for now, we're going to switch over to Tabi. She's gonna show you her goals and kind of run you through those so you can see how our goals differ. And hopefully, I don't know if the guys can relate to my goals a little bit more, maybe the females can relate to Tabi's a little more, and hopefully this will help you out. So, going to turn the camera over to Tabi and we'll go over her goals.
Okay, so my goal is not as crazy as his because I'm not crazy and ridiculous at the same time. So right now my body weight is 130 pounds. I'm not too concerned about that. So I just wrote down 125 to 128 pounds. My measurements, right now my waist is at 27.75. I wouldn't mind going down to about 27 because I know that's where I used to be. My hips are 38. Tyler made me make a goal for that. I could care less, but he says that my butt will grow, so he wrote down 38.5. I'm more worried about a flat tummy and no muffin top. I would like basically to look like I did when we went on our first trip together in Cuba, which is like that. So I'm pretty just like slimmed down nicely. That's what I like to look like. Lifts, I have to go way high for my lifts. I had an injury last April where my hip flexor got tweaked and I haven't been in the squat rack since then. And then in June, playing tag with my kindergartners, I pulled my one quad muscle and I've been done and my whole body's tight. So I'm really only squatting 30 pounds right now. So I would like to be back in the squat rack and I would like to get up to about 95. I used to squat more than that, but progress, just gotta keep doing it. And then next one for hip thrusts, I'm doing 30 pounds. I would like to get that up to 95. Sumo deadlifts, I'm currently doing about 55 pounds. I used to do a lot more than that as well. So I'd like to get it up to about 100 pounds. So also Monday to Friday, every morning I would like to do yoga. I said that before and
how's that been going?
I've been sleeping. I'm horrible. I would like to get into better routines, change my mindset and be more positive, and I know all of this and yoga will definitely help that. So I just like to switch everything and be all around physically and mentally happier and healthier. So that's my goal. Oh, and read self-help, growth stuff, books. I've got a couple of them. I shouldn't say a couple, I have a lot of them that I have waiting for me to read. So yeah, that's my other goal as well. So it's all around health, not just physical.
That's one of the reasons why it's very important to set these kind of goals, because it's easy to, say you want to accomplish something, but unless you have some specific kind of measurable end results to get to, and you're measuring your progress towards that and making sure you're making progress towards that, it's easy to just kind of keep spinning your wheels and just kind of, think you're taking action and not really making any progress. So I can't, emphasize it enough. Very important to set some goals for yourself, regardless of what they are or where you're currently at. It's irrelevant. The main thing is just that you set something for yourself and you make progress towards that. That's what this whole wedding shredding series is about. It's just, about improving ourselves, getting healthier, getting more fit, and just enjoying this process and
enjoying life.
Yeah. And, being healthier, happier, and
yeah, and writing goals is even not just physical, but like write stuff down for anything in life, and then you're more likely to actually achieve it.
Yeah. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets improved. But that is everything for now. We just wanted to run you guys through, what we've been kind of going through. And I don't know, maybe some of you can relate if you guys have been struggling a little bit, if you haven't really been getting the results that you think you should be. It could just be that you don't have, strong enough goals, or you don't have, specific goals figured out yet. So I guarantee if you take the time and write down some goals, it's gonna help you focus a lot more, and you're gonna start getting a lot better results. So if you guys have goals, that you guys figure out, write them down below and let us know what they are. If we can help you out, support you in any way,
we'll encourage you.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing's about. It's, it's interactive. It's, to help us improve ourselves and to help you guys improve yourselves and just kind of get in the best shape. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more wedding shredding episodes so you don't miss any of the episodes in this series. And we'll see you next time.